Okay, 1/4 plus 2/3 is not 1 plus 2 over 4 plus 3. 1/4 times 2/3 is 1 times 2 over 4 times 3, but that doesn't work for addition, and we can show why just by taking two circles. Now I've done some things with the circles, so I'm going to do them quickly. Okay, here's a circle divided into 4 parts. Here's 1/4. Here's a circle divided into 3 parts, and here's 2/3. If I add this much and this much, I get almost a whole circle. But if I do this, I only get 3/7 of a circle. And right here, I've depicted 3/7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 parts, 3 of them. This plus this is not equal to this. Now, what I've done here is I've divided each of the fourths into 3 parts. And each of the thirds into 4 parts. And I've done it a little more neatly here. It's not very neat. Okay? And then I've seen that I have 12 parts in each circle. And here now, instead of having 1/4, I've got 3 of these small parts and 3 of the 12ths. And over here, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of the 12ths. So I've got 3 12ths and 8 12ths. 3 12ths and 8 12ths add up to, well, if a 12th is each one of these sections, I've got 11 of them. I've got 11 12ths. So here's how I can add fractions. I have the same denominator. I can add the numerators. I'll show a formal way that that can be done down here as well. In order to make that happen, well, dividing each fourth into 3 parts is the same as multiplying 1/4 by 3 over 3. Okay, dividing 1/4 into 3 parts corresponds to this. And this is clearly an algebraic operation that doesn't change the value of 1/4. It just expresses it as 3 12ths. Okay, over here, I multiply by 4 over 4. That's going to give me 12ths in the denominator, and I'm going to see that I have 8 of them, just as it was when I drew the pictures, which everybody learned to do fairly early in their education before people put calculators in their hands and let them do fractions with calculators, so nobody knows how to do fractions. Okay, that causes problems in algebra and pre-calculus classes when you have to do fractions with algebraic expressions. So anyhow, so this gives us 3 12ths plus 8 12ths, and by common sense, if you understand this picture, that has to equal 11 12ths, but let's just prove it. 3 12ths is 3 times 1/12, 8 12ths is 8 times 1/12. I can factor the 1/12 out, I'll factor it on the right, so I've got 3 plus 8 times 1/12, which is 11 times 1/12, which is 11 12ths. So it's totally consistent with our rules of arithmetic. Okay, so anyhow, this is how you add fractions. If you do it with, excuse me, algebraic expressions, especially rational expressions, polynomial over polynomial, there's factorization involved, and there's addition and multiplication and all sorts of things. And you have to know how to do them, and you base that knowledge on knowing what to do with numbers.